All right, we're back with more DROD 4. I screwed myself last episode once again and left myself in the middle of a very difficult puzzle here. So, just so that I don't completely waste all of the time I spent... Oh, did the game just crash? It did. Okay, well, give me a second to load it again. One sec. Okay, don't know what caused the game to crash, but it's back up. Rather than spend an hour on this level, I looked up some hints to help. The hints don't give me the exact answer, but they'll at least, you know, prevent us from wasting a bunch of time on it. So, clear everything west of the entrance. Okay. I think we want to avoid activating the horns until the last possible second, basically. I don't know if there's a way for me to not die if he's at a corner on me like that. Yeah, it might not be. Yeah, we could do that. Okay. Decent opening. I guess the idea is we don't want to kill stuff until we absolutely have to. Okay. Those 3 queens. What's the reason to not kill these guys too early? I need to try to kill the guards as efficiently as possible, I guess, so I can deal with all of the roaches that are about to spawn in. I'll try killing them from up here and see if that works. No, I'm just gonna get overwhelmed if I do that for too long. Let me see if I can kill these guards the absolute minimum number of movements, I guess.
Get me out of here!
Not that. Okay, I think that's about as efficiently as I can do that. Maybe there's one movement of additional efficiency I can do there. So then we got to try to deal with as many of these queens as possible before I start getting overwhelmed. Doing that opens more guys coming out here, which is not ideal. Hey, thanks, Rabadon. Appreciate that. How have you been? Maybe we don't want to kill both of them? I don't think the door opens until they both die. I'm going to try to delay using the horns for as long as possible, I think is part of what we're going for here. Use some of the horns right away, I guess. Okay, so they get stuck on the horns. Not something I really appreciated last time because I was just trying to activate them as soon as possible. And I can easily waste too much time here and waste the horn that I just used. So once I get to the point where I'm not profitably killing stuff, I probably need to start moving. No, I can't do anything with that. I think this idea of kill one of each of the roach queens. I think that guy behind me is going to be able to reach me before I can kill him. Okay, hold on. I can still get to me. Okay. This is already not optimal, I think. Why are the 2 down there already dead? I guess the guy I summoned earlier killed them. Guy's gonna get to kill me no matter what if I'm facing that direction. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to just follow the tips, and then I'll start over and follow one additional tip if I can't quite figure it out on my own. But it seems like this level is very difficult to try to sight read just because it's very easy to be, like, soft locked and not realize it. Because there's so many complex, very precise actions early on the map, you know? He's gonna end up dying no matter what, which means he's mostly a waste if I kill him here. Let's see. He died instantly again. I don't really know how to ensure that my summoned allies don't instantly die, right? Kind of a big problem at the moment. I don't really know where my safe spots are to chill either. Yeah, I might have to follow some extremely specific instructions here to have a chance, unfortunately. There's just too many things trying to experiment here to tell, like, okay, well, is that a worthy sacrifice, or am I, like, in an unsalvageable state now, right? Once I get to here, it's already unrecoverable, it feels like. Yeah. This level's just, like, on a completely different wavelength from every other stage in terms of, like, how complex it is at any given time. I'm gonna die if I go into that little area there. Alright, how do I want to do this? I think that starting from here is still acceptable. 3 queens in the center square, the ones above me. After killing a wave of roaches, I killed 4 queens on the right of that square. Probably the ones off to the east. Okay. I'll try to back up a little bit more here. If I go in there, I think I'm stuck. Yeah, I can't get back out. I think they're just gonna immediately respawn once I do this. Yeah, sadly. So how do I get tempo, I guess, is the question. I probably need to get one of these horns activated on my way over here. Although him killing the queens is maybe not desirable because that means I have to deal with more bullshit. It's already too late for me to have a chance there. If I kill too many queens, then I lose my tempo advantage. It's like, maybe the way to think of it is if I don't get excess moves after the full wave of roaches is killed, then I can't win. He's gonna keep fucking that up because he's gonna keep destroying too many roaches. So every time he kills too many roach queens, it releases more of them that I can't do anything about. And it's really hard for me to evaluate like how many kills a horn summoned guy has to do for this to have been worth it. Like if he only kills one guy, is that sufficient? Sometimes probably not. So let's not summon that guy, I guess. These two guys I can kill with impunity because doing so doesn't open anything else in the level. Are there any other completely safe to kill roach queens? I guess maybe all the ones that aren't on purple squares, but I still think I'm not going to have enough tempo to have a chance here. Now I can summon a guy because there'll be too many for him to deal with it. He won't be able to kill the queens and cause me problems, maybe. Can you guys not murder my friends, please? That sucks. Guess you can reclose the yellow doors is kind of interesting. I didn't think about that. Trapping new roaches on them. I think I'm dead, though. I don't think this is recoverable. Yeah. Try to keep him alive for slightly longer, maybe. I'm just gonna respawn a bunch, and I do not have a tempo advantage if I just stand here. I can do this all day, but I'm gonna keep falling behind on total numbers of roaches here, so. This is probably my least favorite level so far, just because there's like so much uncertainty as to whether you're doing well or poorly. Try only summoning one of them, maybe. I summon one of them in a way that doesn't cause me to immediately die, right? Seems maybe promising. Some small advantage. He's stuck in there, which I guess keeps the door closed, which is maybe actually desirable. I think I can still go kill him, hopefully, even though he's an ally. Alright, let's see. No. Ignore the horn, I guess. Can't do anything about the one that's behind me, sadly. Unless if I kill this guy, which I guess I could do. I want to reclose that door, but then that guy's in the way. Can't turn around to reach that. I might literally have to watch a YouTube video. I just think even with the pretty direct hints, there's just too many things that I can do inefficiently here that make the level almost unsolvable. Destroy both of those queens. It's really bad. The one that's behind me is always going to be a problem, unless if I find a way to deal with it now, I guess. He's gonna die. It's unfortunate. Okay. Okay, I might be ahead even though one of these gates is open now. Ideally, we want the guard to get trapped on the little arrow there. That would be swell. And then he dies, which is not ideal. That opens them over there. This level sucks. I'm not a fan. I guess these two at the bottom don't trigger any spawns, so if I can kill them, that helps. Okay. So I don't know if I'm in an unwinnable state, but I very well might be. Well, that's good. That closes off another door there without it being a queen. I guess the more I can use regular roaches or guards to block off spawns, the better. Because that's basically free, and then I can deal with them at my leisure later. Kill that one relatively safely. I like that that guard is drawing a bunch of the roach's attention, it seems like permanently. Okay. So let's see here. I might be good on tempo now. Better on tempo, at least. Not completely solved. Okay, everything else I have to open something from a different direction. Otherwise there's arrows in the way that are causing me problems. So let's kill these guys, maybe. And I probably just need to open up individual paths here and deal with them as they flood out. Get a checkpoint, I guess. I don't know if waking up another one of those guys is actually a good call or not. I guess we'll find out. I hate the ease with which they kill themselves. Okay, I think we've got tempo here. Let me see what this opens up, though. Probably the ones on either side of me. Yeah. What does that open up? More down that way. I don't know if I can get rotated in time to save myself from these ones. Well, that doesn't actually help me. We don't want to trap that guy. He's gonna release more. Then he dies because he's a dummy. This could still be an unwinnable state, and I wouldn't really have any way of knowing, unfortunately. Let me kill the one down here. And we have guards who are very annoying. More bullshit can spawn there. At least they can kill each other, that's helpful. Those guys don't respawn, so when they're dead, that helps. I didn't realize that those dudes were open there in the corner. Shoot. Summoned a guy and then he like instantly died. Getting some free kills, I guess, from the soldier there. That helps a little bit. Oh, I'm fucked if the guard up there dies. I guess me spawning a guard up there is really problematic because it kills the one who's tanking all of the roaches. I don't know if that guy tanking the roaches is like crucial to the solution here, but it seems to be the main reason I have any kind of tempo to do anything in the first place. I don't think I'm gonna get in there and survive. Not much I can do down there at all in the first place. I guess I should try to head up and deal with this thing, but still have an issue. More dead queens, better for me. More locked gates can be better for me, depending on which ones are locked, I guess. Hey Bucky, how you doing? Deal with those two queens, assuming I don't get aggroed by those guys up top, which I do. What I really need here is guards to not spawn in the north. This might be folly to get a guy down there. Dude, don't instantly die. They are not smart. Don't think I have enough tempo to do anything with this, sadly. I can kill all of them. Don't think I can get to this queen safely, though. This basically keeps happening. I get down here. Oh, I guess this time I was far enough down that the roaches didn't chase me. Okay, that might help. This might be getting a little bit closer, but... Still have 2 regular guards left. Yeah, the tip that I used of clear the top first was basically useless to the solution I went with, so I think we're okay now, maybe. Still a little bit worried about being able to get a tempo advantage on these guys on the top, but I think it's closer to doable than it was before. Opens the thing that doesn't matter anymore, which is nice. Okay. Other stuff to clear out here. Still don't want to summon a guy up there because it instantly causes problems to have 2 of them. That guy is automatically stuck there, which is nice. Those guys might, yeah, I was worried about that happening. Okay, they're all going to come for me now, which is maybe doable. The last queen's up here. Okay. Jesus. 30 minutes, even after spending 30 minutes on that last episode.
Thank you yet again. You have proven yourself an expert swordsman and a worthy ally.
Okay. She heads out that way. Hey, Serp, how you doing? Alright. So I think I can just leave here now. That was the last thing I had to do there. Don't think they give me a helpful shortcut for getting out of here. Mildly stressed the Christmas prep. What entails Christmas prep? Don't think I need that to get out of here, but...
I'm glad you could rescue Aurora in time for the assault on Engloski.
Thanks. Yeah, wasn't there like a really weird way for me to like technically diagonal my way across over to this area? It probably came from up here, that was it. It's like through here.
Oof.
I actually might be a little bit further east, and this is a different character I was rescuing before. Let's see. Yeah, I think so.
Oof.
Let me check where this warps me to. There's like a central hallway where like everyone was gathering to
Whoa.
charge, so I don't think it's through here. It's further back. It's a lot of potlucks. I think it's here. I remember it being straight north from a kind of a central area like this.
Greybeard, are we ready to attack Inglow's keep?
Aurora Bladeseeker headed west to find an alternate route into the keep. She is cornered in the bottom of a canyon. Only reinforcements could save her.
What?
Bladeseeker and I fought free of the
Oh,
dastardly
okay.
Quainons.
A contingent of Tuenans have made a secret hideout in the heart of Razarus. It's rumored only reachable by water. How can we attack when our homeland is in danger?
Okay, so that's what I'm presently missing, it sounds like. I see. This area almost totally completed, or maybe I didn't do the actual mission that was supposed to be here. Let's see. There's more beach stuff to the west, and I assume it's all in this section up here in the north.
Whoa.
Just feel free to interject and let me know the general area that I'm supposed to be going to here.
Whoa.
I'll try to follow along the coast and look for places with water. Wouldn't be here, that's already done.
Whoa.
Presumably not north there.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
Oh, is he trying to say go backwards?
Whoa.
Those things that make
Whoa.
sense with hindsight, I guess, if you already understand it. Am I supposed to go south then? This is already done.
Oof. 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 Oof.
There's something that's accessible there that wasn't accessible previously that got opened up because I came from that direction, right? Some like event flag flip that something different can be done there now. I feel like it's just as likely that the homeland is somewhere along the Tuenan coast. Okay, thanks. None of these are right? Maybe Western Bank? No, I've been here before. That's where I just came from. Here, maybe? It looks like that's supposed to be a shortcut from the other direction later, though.
Whoa. Whoa. Ooh.
Struggle with the intended map connections in this a lot. I don't want to be here.
Ooh. Ooh.
I guess I wasn't able to go in the center before. But this has got to be optional, right? It's one they were just drawing me to. Only the master of all secrets may pass. Well, that is not me. So I'll just search around here and see if I stumble into it. But mentions Razarin off in this direction, which is why I'm going this way, but I feel like it's just going to take me to stuff I've already been to. It specifically mentioned get there by water, so I'm trying to follow along the coast if I can.
Whoa.
I can't cross over from here anywhere. There's nowhere near water.
Whoa. Whoa.
I wasn't able to come here before. This isn't what they're talking about, is it? This grotto hideout is progress here. Okay. Yeah. Get the theme of this place, at least. Guy's kind of annoying to reach. Thank you, yeah. Yeah, I felt like they're like not really giving me the full picture. Definitely one of those hindsight things where it's like the way they're meaning to convey it makes sense once you already know where they're trying to tell you to go, but I think it needs to say, like, take the raft back and then travel south to the river in the forest, right? Okay. So while I'm in the shallow water, it's as though I don't exist on the map, sort of? Not completely. This is a diagonal shenanigan level. Where are the diagonals? That guy's gonna be on that platform no matter what. I guess if I'm already facing him, the idea this is meant to teach me that I can move into his... No, I can't move into his space like that. Okay. Let's follow the full outline of this place. He can chase... Oh, he probably need to lure him into killing the roach. Okay. That makes some amount of sense. So it's not that I don't exist. It's that if they're in the little square, then they know that I exist and try to come after me. Okay. So I have to go all the way around and get his attention down here. Okay. I don't know if that puts him somewhere where he's exactly outside of the range of the square and from all directions. Let's see. What a fucking weird level. It definitely feels like they've got this design space. They're like, okay, let's introduce this concept with the weirdest possible level for this mechanic. I guess if the rest of it's going to require me to do shenanigans like this, it's good to, like, set the expectations right away. I feel like this is a perfectly legitimate, like, implementation of the mechanic. It's just, like, really, really weird and specific. So to have it be the first, essentially the first room is kind of crazy. I guess what they're doing is they're saying we're going to expect you to manipulate the edge of this square. So you'd better get used to having to do that, like, right now, right? Probably not going to be very good at intuiting this behavior, though. I don't know how to go about killing him after that, though. He's permitted to have a sword while he's in the shallows, but I'm not. I have to, like, come all the way around. Oh, I see. I'm not hiding if I'm in here. Okay, I guess that makes sense. If I had any other tiles I can stand on to kill him from here. I don't know if I strictly need space to maneuver to be able to kill him. Now, a lot of these blue islands are completely unreachable. Let's see. Gnarly room. Okay. We got a guy in the top left corner who's behind multiple yellow blocks. Okay. Probably need to get all of their attention. Can I get him to go up one without it causing a problem? Can move diagonally. And not kill any of these guys. Assume I have to go all the way around because that would be annoying if it were true. Okay, lock that guy in. That roach is probably the most annoying roach that's here. If I go straight down, then he's stuck. Okay. Now I can lure that one. Oh, not if I stand there. Fuck. Okay. That feels promising. Okay, so... Still gotta get Goofus out of there. Oh. We want to hold that open out long enough that I can go murder the thing, right? Okay. Fuck, right. Then I have to do everything again. Okay. Kind of annoying. Having two of them up here before was actually kind of helpful. Oops. You can see straight at me. Not ideal. I think once I lock in that top one, it's impossible to lock in the bottom right one. Unless if I already have two up there. I think when I solved this before, I happened to have two of them up here with me. I'll just do that again. Okay, that might be okay. It might be recoverable. Fortunately, that step's right there. Okay. Can I see what's the button that lets me see the relationships here? I wrote this down. Backspace, diagonal, sword rotation. Can click orbs to see which blocks they affect. So, oh, I see. Wait, so I thought if all 4 of those are down, this thing. Oh, it's the okay. I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Oop, I don't want him moving there. It's weird that your facing changes like that. Going in the water has weird consequences for your facing for some reason. How the fuck do I kill the... Oh. Fuck, okay. Well, that's what exactly they were trying to bait me into there, wasn't it? How do I get him to turn and face the right way? I don't have aggro radius on him to get him to face it the right way here. He needs to be facing northwest to break that block and then walk over toward me to kill the roach, because I don't think... I guess maybe I'm just allowed to walk in there and kill the roach at the end. Okay, that wasn't clear. Oops. Okay, I guess I'm just allowed to fit through there. Yeah, I really don't like the way your facing gets reset when you come out of the water. I do not have an intuition for that at all. Oh my god. What the fuck are we doing here? Guess I can't solve it from this side anyway. You sure there's no way I can get that guy to respond to me? I think the answer is no. Alright, bunch of guards. We're gonna pull one at a time, maybe. That might be easier said than done. We need to bait them further so they can't all reach me every single time here. I hear they're like making a deliberate mechanic out of the weird facing when you come out of the water. It feels like it's... Okay. Okay. Slowly but surely. Bait them far from each other here. Okay. Probably a faster way to do this in the little cubby in the north, but... First try. See, this feels like more of a first room kind of a thing, but... What's the bit here? It's all about where I have to enter to be able to successfully kill the roach, I guess. Draw them all as far away as possible. And go around to the opposite side while the square is as far from them as possible, I guess. I should be able to kill this one. I have to kill that one diagonally. Well, no, it can move diagonally onto there. Okay. What are my other diagonal relationships between shapes here? There aren't too many of them. Don't want that. Okay, some more kills. I want to get them all on their extreme edges. Want that guy on his extreme edge, and I have to go. Okay, pain in the ass theory helps a lot on this stage. I go one more to the east, he can see me though. Oh, that's tough. Okay. What other... All the ones that are long should be easier to deal with in theory, but I guess if it's in the dead center, that's problematic because then I'm probably... My square is able to see it from all sides, which is not ideal. The time the little donut shape was, half donut shape was able to help me. Maybe I can use the half donut here as well. Those are my only freebie half donuts, okay. I could probably kill that one if I'm facing the right way. This kind of room makes a lot more intuitive sense to me than that ridiculous room I started with. Here it's like a lot easier to tell if a choice I made is making it harder or easier for me to win, or if I'm soft locked, right? I guess here what I can do is I can try to come at him all the way from the right side. He won't come at me if I do that. But the facing is still really problematic. Yeah, it's so weird. It's like your sword is magically facing the way you step onto the thing from stealth. Nothing else in the game works that way. It feels like it's always preserving the direction your sword is facing, but once you go in the water, it just like deletes that information temporarily. Very weird. Okay. Another one down. Probably want to get it on the most annoying tile, or come kill it from the most annoying tile. Okay. This. One more. Similar room. Guess if they give me a guard, does that mean I necessarily need the guard to kill the roaches for me? Probably. Otherwise, this would be degenerate with the previous room. Now, do I need it to kill every single one? Also, probably. Because now the patterns are like... Let me check this previous room really quick. Were there any that were a maximum of 3 long? No, because the ones that appear to be a maximum of 3 long are connected to a single island via diagonal. So I think that's what it's trying to tell me, that if it's 3 long, you need somebody else to kill them for you. Let's see. All right, one sec. How do I do that? I guess I have to stand on an island somewhere. See you, sir. Good luck with the work. Somewhere not in stealth, but also somewhere where... I guess there's one that's 4 long. It must be the weakness in the puzzle that I'm supposed to be seeing here. Okay. And I think I need him to kill all the other ones. All the other ones are 3 or 2 long. Need him to not be too close to me, I guess. There I die no matter what. He's already that close. To use diagonals to cheese him here a bit. Already too close to me.
Whoa. Whoa.
I don't really have a feel for when he's close enough now that he's guaranteed to be able to kill me, but I think it's... depends on how much he has to turn to reach me, I guess. I need him to kill the roach, though. First try. Let's see. All right, now I'm on this side. So I have to get him to, like, path all across this super complicated thing, is the idea. How in the fuck? Alright, I need to understand what the pink thing does, I guess. Alright, so the moment he touches this, the puzzle is unsolvable. Can't be reset, it seems like. Okay, I think that's correct. So I have to, like, navigate through this place via diagonals so that he can't see me and activate the thing that causes the puzzle to be unsolvable. I think this is really interesting among puzzle games in the way that it, like, instantly jumps to, like, bottom-up design. Like, it's always like, okay, let's introduce a mechanic. All right, what's the weirdest fucking puzzle? The weirdest, most specific fucking puzzle based on the arcane interpretations of that mechanic, right? You can meet like the very first puzzle you encounter is always like, okay, here's like, 11 Baba is You puzzles deep as your first one. It's like, damn, give me a couple like regular puzzles first. Jeez. Needs to have some rake and dodge, I guess, is the problem. I think if I have 2 steps, I can always kill him, question mark. Yeah. That's done. Let's go southeast.
Whoa.
What the fuck are we doing here? We've got rafts. I have to kill both the roach and the guard, but what's the problem here? Why can't I just do this? Because then I can't get out. So I need to kill him. Okay, I think I understand. Oh, but stepping on a raft renders the level unsolvable. Okay. Fortunately, he has to turn briefly, which is what makes that doable, I guess. Damn. Why would you do that, bro? He doesn't want to path onto that tile. Guess he backs up because if he backs up, it technically gets him closer to me because he can move all the way through the shallows. Okay. So how do I manipulate this such that he never steps on that thing? I can do some limited standing on rafts provided that he's having to turn around. So this is all about getting him to turn around a bunch, I guess. Again, really fucking specific, it feels like. I think the idea is that I need to compile rafts such that his shortest path to get to me involves him walking to the right instead of to the left, north, or south. I think that's much easier said than done. If I were to do that, I guess, what are the rafts that I'm intended to use? I guess this raft in the southwest is here purely for visual symmetry and doesn't actually do anything. Okay. I think maybe this is good. Oh, this is interesting. So he briefly steps off his tile there because he can't actually reach me from there. Okay. Fuck. He can't reach me from there either. Oh, okay. Fuck. I really don't like the way that, when you move out of the shallows, it resets your sword position. Like, I've definitely designed puzzles around the assumption that that's how it works, but it feels bad to me. Let me try just using that raft to get all the way across here, I guess. You can still see me from here. It's like I need to be on the raft. Okay. Sure. Exit level. Still have to rescue the character here? Question mark. Oh, secret room. Maybe we're done enough then. Maybe it doesn't actually matter. I see. I think by secret they mean optional. All right, let's see. I guess I can lure them more using the shadow here, which maybe staggers them enough for this to be helpful. Too close to each other, that's when we have a problem. First try.
That's those Twainans taken care of. Now maybe old Greybeard can be convinced to proceed.
Okay. Now that whole stage spoke to me quite a bit better, I think. That whole area feels like borderline secret as opposed to required for progress.
Greybeard, are we ready to attack Inglow's Keep?
A contingent of Tuenans have made a secret hideout in the heart of Lazarus. It's rumored only reachable by water. How can we attack when our homeland is in danger?
I have rid Lazarus of the Twainan menace.
We have seen a lumbering beast in the hills to the east. It watches and hides, The Tuenans may have an ally.
You speak of the golems. I do not believe they work for the Twainans.
General Drakendut took a scouting force to the northwest. The Tuenans brought back a bloody ear as evidence of their foul slaughter. Without our greatest military leader, I fear the war is lost.
General Drakendut lives, though his good looks are marred.
There must be some reason left for us to wait. I guess there isn't.
Hooray.
Head north, Gunthrow Budkin. We advance on Englow's Keep.
Gunthrow Budkin.
Charge!
Pretty funny. Wait, why did it boot me out? I guess some of these maps are really oriented strangely. Yeah, okay. Gotta be all about using this, like, tiny lake to stagger them from each other, I guess. Plus diagonals, plus... I think I'm dead. Have to rotate too much here. I was able to recover it, okay. To figure out what the, like, minimum gap between them is for me to be able to kill one, I think they have to be 2 tiles away for me to be able to safely kill one. So now it's not safe. I guess that was, actually. Okay. Don't turn your sword, Jesus. What the fuck? Same with this bomb. Okay. Won't activate the bomb themselves, it seems like. Give him a couple tiles to lock them in, I guess. That's cute. I like that. Gonna get every puzzle type in the game in here. Partially a matter of coming in from the right side, but not entirely that. Oh, absolutely come in from the right side. That's like the whole stage. Okay. And then this should clear. Okay. There's this like brain thing. Oh, it's a platform that's falling away. Okay. Not want to go through there, man. Actually not sure why that guy refuses to go on the arrow. So that traps him. Holding that down. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, shit. Let's do that again and try to trap him on this thing. How did I get him to do that before? Is one tile further behind me or something? That was how, okay. Weird shenanigans. I mean, he's unkillable now. I think this is on. Okay, no, I can do it from that. Okay. Fuck is this? Have to activate all the tiles. Okay. We got Jackass down there. I can change what that's pointing at. Probably need him to kill all the brains for me. I don't know if I also need him to kill the very first brain, or if I can go do that at the very end. Okay, yeah, I probably do. Hey Jerry, how you doing? Bottom one's very concerning. Immediately need him to go down. Okay, because of there's like an asymmetry to the level. I see. That's that. No, I think I can just kill him. I don't need him to, like, step on this switch for me or anything like that. Yeah, I guess I don't know what the purpose of the classrooms is then. This room still counts as done after that, I guess. This area feels pretty final dungeon-y. Like, how much time would you estimate is left? Are we talking like more than an hour? So I can try to schedule smartly here. Oops. Once I go in here, I'm stuck. Okay. Yeah, no worries. I could also wrap slightly early here and make sure we've got plenty of time to finish next time. I just don't want to have you have one more sub-block where we're, like, done in 10 minutes, right? Okay, I think this is similar to the previous horn level. Tunnel only works from one direction. That's interesting. And they're coming in from here, I guess. Oh no, there's an arrow preventing me from doing that. Okay. Pretty much. It's doable from here, probably not. It'd be funny if the horn is a complete... I definitely need the horn to be able to succeed here. Come down to like the right sword placement here. Forgot that I had to press a button to toggle between the two of them. Okay, hold on, that's probably part of it. This is about to be annoying as fuck, isn't it? I have to, like, take advantage of their facing, essentially. Actually, less annoying than I thought it was going to be. Oh, shit. So he was still facing the wrong way there, I guess, is the idea. Yeah, that's fine, Farron. Is that about how much time you think is going to be left? Like, even if I just continued for the next 30 minutes? Yeah, it's not ideal. First try. Don't summon reinforcements. The fuck? Alright, well, we need him to kill the roach somehow. It's way easier than it appears to be. No, because then getting him out is annoying. I don't think it's possible for me to trap him on the platform there, so what's the deal? Maybe they're doing a double reverse fake out here and they actually want me to just deal with the guard conventionally and then lure the roach out somehow. No, doesn't seem right. Come in from the south instead. Okay, I can. Doesn't really matter. So he'll start backing up. I need to understand what causes him to start to back up. I think he stops once he's in here. Now he won't back up anymore. Why? How much time do you think? So if we continue for 20 minutes here, do you think I'll beat it in like an order of an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours? I like having extra time left over and then swapping to satisfactory. Seems like a good idea, but I just wanted to make sure. If you think we're gonna have like 15 minutes of this, I just won't upload the VOD, right? I'll save it, stitch it onto the next part. So he will back up. I don't think so. Is there like a blue arrow? Force arrow west. Yeah, that probably should make that stand out more. Guess the trick here is, I think I get it then. I need him to rewind slightly, but not too much, so that I can have him kill the roach. Then I still get back in time to send him out, I guess, is the idea. What are we doing here? There's a brain. He can be maneuvered on both sides. Okay. Can flip this thing, which lets me go through there. But then the arrows are still not great for me. That lets me go out of there. Okay. Ultimately, what does that do for me, though? Oh, I get it. And you use diagonals to stay ahead of him. Okay. And unfortunately, I need to be able to kill him, which requires me to come at him from a specific direction. This is mostly saw, but this probably requires some weird, extremely specific understanding of how the guard AI works here. 'Cause I think if I just come in here, it's not doable, unless if it's possible to kill him at this corner here. Okay. I think that's pain in the ass theory, right? Feels good. Seems too easy. There's something I'm not getting. Sure. Okay. We'll have to come at this from the west. Okay. Okay, what the fuck are we doing here? A bunch of bombs. Will not blow up the roaches by default. We need him to activate all these or something. I see. Yeah, it's not out. So you just to clarify, you don't think that there's just gonna be like a 15-minute stream? As long as it's at least an hour, I'm okay with that. Let's go up here. Okay, thanks. Laid out to be super annoying, such that I think you can get him stuck to where he can't get out. They definitely designed this to be, like, very annoying. At least you can't get completely screwed by it, it seems like. Well, maybe it's screwed if he goes there, though. Exact problem I was worried about. Okay. Let me just get them all out of there. And then I guess I need to use him to activate the bombs, maybe? Let's see. We'll be okay. I just need to figure out a place where I can go to kill this guy now, right? Probably down in the green area at the bottom. Okay. Need to get him somewhere less annoying. Save there. Oh, but I need him to be higher up. Okay. Alright, so I need to bait him to kill all of these, I guess. Oh, because... So he can follow me because the brains are alive? I see. If I'm in radius of a brain, it makes him smarter. Probably need this one to be last so he doesn't kill me instantly. Maybe we're okay. Get on this island to be able to kill him. What are we doing here? Got a brain in the middle. Just learned how brains worked a second ago. Go near the brain. Box that off. It's just a matter of killing all of them, so why can't I do this? I guess maybe the whole idea is I just need to make them into, like, break the symmetry with them or something. Probably general right idea. Oh, I guess I need to make sure that they never move diagonally. Okay, so I have to, like, lure them out of their... How do I do that so that none of them ever move diagonally? Nope. 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 There must be some weird asymmetry about the room that I can lure this first guy out slightly. Get him to kill the brain or something. Oops. Oh, fuck. I can kind of like do a little zigzag thing to affect his turning radius there. Is he far enough inside that I can get him from the other side without pulling everyone else's aggro? No. I don't even know if this theory of the puzzle is correct, to be honest. I do think it's right that if any of the guards step on their platform, that it's game over. Which I think means anywhere I step on, they're always gonna step on one. There's like no other safe tiles where I can step on that doesn't cause them to do that. I don't think I can like adjust their facing slightly. Maybe that's part of it. Well, that seems like it's a fucking mess, but it'll work. Oops. Well, that gets that guy out of the danger zone. If I can get them all out of the danger zone, maybe that's enough that I can eventually clear this. No, not like that. Kind of got him out of the danger zone by accident there. That's better. Alright, well that's 3 of them dealt with, sort of. So I'm not going to actually deal with this guy if I come along the bottom here. Use this zigzag to get out of their way, I guess. So now the hope is that I've staggered them enough that I can go around a corner and try to actually kill them. Let's see. Oh, we're at time. Future Marstead, you're doing these puzzles in this zone here. I think you've got this room and then a room to the south, the center room to the east, and then it'll probably point you to more content. I think there's some blue doors west and east, but I think they just take you back to places you've been. There might be a new like sub-dungeon off to the west and sub-dungeon off to the east based on the position of the blue blocks. This puzzle that you're on right now has been super annoying, so I would highly recommend when you start next stream, start from here. Basically, we had to get all 4 of these guards out of their corners and then staggered from each other so that it's going to be possible to move out of the water area onto the center square and bait each of them within range to be able to kill them without them all hounding you at once. You can do kind of like a stutter step thing with diagonal movement near a guy where you can escape him if you alternate diagonal moves. So maybe try to use that as you go to the west to get past the guy to the south. And then next stream, I think we should be able to finish if we block enough time for this and then maybe time left over to swap to satisfactory. But this stream went pretty well. That first level was really, really rough. Probably my least favorite level of the game. But the next stage was pretty good, and I really like this final level, final-ish level.